to MTG Realm. Today I'm here with two special guests. Hello.
Hello.
And we are on our second attempt of doing an Xenagos. First one, the bottom of the card got cut off, and we wanted you to see the entire card. So here we are with our try to. Yeah. So, let's see. Courtesy of one of our guests has brought us an Xenagos.
Yeah. The Reveler.
Yes. Xenagos the Reveler. Not the God version, which we're probably sure to do later. We're gonna
when we get a God version.
Yes, when we get the God version. Yeah. Which shall be soon, I hope.
Because it's been dropping in price recently.
Yeah, because of, I think, the gain of price in this.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a 4 converted mana cost, 1 red, 1 green, 2 colorless, for 3 loyalty counters. Pretty good. Loyalty counter is a little bit below the converted mana cost.
Yeah, but still, it's a planeswalker.
It's a planeswalker, so you can expect a little bit of change in some of them. I know some
Most of them.
Yeah,
the
most
good
of
ones.
Them. Yeah. Nissa, I can say, from M15, has a huge rate change. Hers is like, she's like 6 mana, and for like a 3 loyalty counter.
Yeah, but still, and Nissa isn't really very good, though.
She's not bad, but she's not entirely the best.
Like, she's better than a lot, but not better than the best.
Yeah.
But
so then, your +1 is add X mana in any combination of red and or green to your mana pool, where X is the number of creatures you control. So, that's great, because you always need mana with red-green.
Yeah, especially with Gruul aggro from, like, Theros block and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or from, like, the Ravnica block.
Yeah, so
Ravnica.
one of those
Ravnica, duh. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Theros even too. Theros has a lot of high mana cost creatures.
Well, and Xenagos from Theros.
Yeah, even.
But he still works with the Gruul.
Yeah.
Which is from Ravnica.
Yeah. So then the second ability, which costs no mana, put a 2/2...
No loyalty.
No loyalty counters, sorry. Put a 2/2 red and green satyr creature token with haste onto the battlefield.
Which, I have one here.
Woo.
I'm not sure if that's the correct one, because it doesn't say haste, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to.
But it says Theros and has the Gruul colors.
Yeah, and it's a 2/2, so who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just put that satyr right next to him so you can kind of take a look at him. And, yeah. So, then there's... So, it's put a 2/2 red and green satyr creature token with haste on the battlefield, so it doesn't have haste, but who cares about the token?
Yeah.
That works really well with its +1 ability, because if you don't have a creature out there and you can't put any mana in your mana pool, now you can with that ability.
Yeah, you just get some creatures and then use the +1 to get your mana.
Yeah, and even with the 0 ability, you create creatures that can defend Xenagos from attackers and stuff. And its final ability, -6, exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may put any number of creatures and or land cards from among them on the battlefield. Which, I think this card is really perfect in a Gruul deck. A Gruul aggro deck. Because 1, there's high mana cost, and 2, there's a lot of creatures. So, what this card does is takes the mana that gets you the mana that you need to cast those big creatures.
And also gets you some other ones for free.
Yeah, gives you some other ones for free.
But, the only downside to that ability is that it doesn't include sorceries, instants, or enchantments.
Yeah, which enchantments is a huge part of Theros.
Yeah, but also it's a Gruul deck, which is mostly, like, big creatures, so it wouldn't affect you that much, but you would lose, like, your lightning strikes and your shocks and your direct damage spells.
You wouldn't miss those.
Yeah, but still.
Still, I think this card is definitely one of the better planeswalkers.
Yeah. I wouldn't say one of the best, but one of the better.
Yeah, not one of the best, but one of the better.
It is recently rised in price up to about $15.
Which, in the last 2 months, it's raised from 4 to 15.
I'm pretty sure you guys mean raised. Yep, you said it right. Never mind. I was thinking of rose, but it's raised. I think.
Maybe. Who cares?
Yay!
Risen.
This is an English class, but,
Risen would be, actually.
Risen.
Yes.
Rosen.
Okay, but that's mostly in part to the Jund Walker's deck that has been floating around in competitive play.
Either modern or standard.
Yeah, I forget which one it's in.
Yeah.
But I think it's 2 or 3 Xenagos in that deck.
And that's why I think this deck has probably become harder to make now that they're up at 15. So now the price of all of them are like 45.
It costs like $300 to make the whole deck, so yeah.
Approximately
300.
I don't know the exact cards in it, but it's pretty pricey.
Buy an intro pack for 15.
Yeah, but like, you could just buy an intro pack for the Gruul Siege intro pack from Dragon's Maze, them for like 15, and then for another 15 get Xenagos and just put them in it.
Yeah.
$30, you get a decent deck.
Yeah. I mean, I even know that at some places you can get the Gruul Dragon's Maze decks for like 10.
Ooh.
Yeah. So even less money then. Save $5.
Yeah. And it wouldn't actually be that bad. But Dragon's Maze is rotating out of standards.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That was
Dragon's Maze is awesome.
Well, it's like the community's kind of split because some people are like, wow, that set's awful, and like us three are like, hey, I really like that set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Nissa. Like the community split. Is she worth the money or no?
Yeah. But
I say no. I don't think she is.
I would have to agree with that.
I wouldn't.
She's not worth the money.
I mean, if I got one, I'd gladly sell it for the price.
Yeah. But like Gorok, who is, in my opinion, a lot better, is only like $21, $22
compared to like the 40 that Nissa is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we do have an MTG card speculation of Garok, or Gorak, or I don't even know how you pronounce it.
I pronounce him Garok.
Okay. So, however you pronounce it, we have an MTG card speculation of that too, so go check that out if you haven't checked that out already. But we're getting off the topic of Xenagos.
Yeah. But,
so, yeah, I think this card works perfectly in aggro deck.
Yeah.
Because it does. It gets you all the mana that you need. You put lands on with the final ability. You get creatures with the other one to pay for your first ability. That'll get you all the mana. And you have creatures that you get from the second and third ability.
And,
yeah.
It's not like, it's kind of deck specific card. You can't just like, oh, I have a red and green deck, I'll just put a Xenagos in it.
Yeah.
It suits a certain aggressive playstyle.
Exactly. And the other good thing about it is that a lot of red-green cards have a really high mana cost. And this one doesn't. You can get it out early, turn 4.
And use its first ability to pay for all your others.
Yeah, so turn 4, you have, I don't know, say you have black in your deck and you played that card that gives you 13 black zombie creature tokens. I forget what it's called, but I know someone who has it. But imagine that, just play that, and you can put so many huge creatures out, like a Borigmos Enraged, a Kralosis of Agros, Ruru Rikthar. I mean, look at that. Look at these huge cards coming out because of this guy.
Yeah.
Woo! But, I mean, this guy makes these huge creatures. I mean, I really like this Planeswalker card.
It seems like every single card we really like.
Yeah, but this one I'm going to have to put a point in that this card is amazing.
Yeah, but it's very specific.
Yeah.
Because if you don't like red or green, then you're going to be like, that's Planeswalker's quite bad.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, so, it's like, this is a good Planeswalker. As you see, just to review, the first ability adds X of any X combination of red or green to your mana pool, and X is the number of creatures you control.
And on that ability, you would most likely, if you have like 1 or 2 creatures out already, and it's like turn 4 or 5, then you would play that one to get some creatures from your hand out. But if you don't have any creatures out, then I would play the 0 ability, his first turn eligible, which is put a 2/2 red and green satyr.
You just play that for a few turns, you know,
and build up some creatures, and then use the first.
Yeah, and then use the first one. And the -6 is at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put any number of creature cards from among them onto your battlefield.
Yeah, so basically, with the +1 and the 0, you create a small army, and then you just drop the 6, and then it's just like game over.
Yeah, you just get like all the big creatures.
All the big guys.
All the big guys.
Yeah.
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 Anyways.
Yeah. I definitely have to agree that this card is amazing. Sure, maybe not one of the best cards I've ever seen.
Yeah. But it's for planeswalkers.
For planeswalker,
it's good, and for the colors, it's one. And I'm pretty sure I might be wrong, but in my opinion, this is the best red and green planeswalker. If there's even been any other red and green.
There was one in Gate Crash called Domri Wade, which ramped your creatures up. Oh. But with this thing, with Domri Wade, you don't put all the creatures out there.
You have to get the creatures on your own.
So, yeah, you have to get this one.
Put them in a deck together.
Put them in a deck together. You get all the creatures out there, and you ramp them all up, and you win the game. You have these two planeswalkers.
Are they both still legal in Standard?
I don't know if Domri Wade is.
Xenagos probably is, but the other one probably not.
The other one.
Because Theros is the most... Or is it Innistrad?
Huh? I don't know. I think actually, wait.
As you can tell, we don't play Standard.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, we don't play legalized Standard. I guess.
Yeah, we can use any cards we want. We can use cards from.
Well, that's in our
that's kind of a
group
we have modified. We modify it so that it's much.
It fits
different.
We might actually start possibly play Commander at some point.
Yes, definitely.
Because that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think throw this in a deck if you have a aggro deck, red green.
Yeah, but not any red green.
Not any red green. Just aggro, big creatures.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And if you like planeswalkers,
the Jumped Walkers deck.
Yeah. So again, make sure to like and subscribe and post in the comments what you think of Xenagos and what card you think we should do next. Sorry for the long video, very long, but this card's just so awesome. We're going on rants about it. So amazing.
Like almost every single.
Right now, we're still going on rants.
Yeah, even though we just
we're rambling on.
We're ranting about how we're going on rants.
Yes, rambling about rambling.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Well,
this is how we do it.
Yeah. Okay. See you next time.
Bye.